You may not be able to see it now, but this whole entire complex, and it goes on for quite a while, is underway through a multi-million-dollar renovation project, as it has stood abandoned for years here in Memphis. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the Neo 2 FPV. We're going to tour and survey this entire apartment complex. Now this is a massive apartment complex here. It even has its own like little pond that's right back here. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but we'll get a chance to see that here in a few minutes. So this place is under renovation as of right now, and it is literally a multi-million-dollar renovation project. So there's a lot of contractors out there in the building, so we're going to be extremely mindful of flying around them. I'm trying not to fly over anyone. I'm going to try and keep it low, and I'm going to try and keep it to where we see the progress of the restoration around here. So a little bit different video today. We're going to be taking the Neo 2 once again, and we have the 3300 milliamp hour battery. As you can see, I have the little small square that's on top for some extended flight time. I will see you in just a second. All right, so I am prepared now. Let's go ahead and let me switch over to the live feed. It's a little windy out here, so we're gonna keep it low. And we're gonna keep it, well, we got some nice geese there over there in the pond. And we're gonna watch out. So first, I wanna try and get an overhead view of this place, okay? So as you can see, this is a massive apartment complex. So they've got multiple units, probably like 20, 30 units. And I don't mean units, I mean more like buildings within this one complex. And they even have this area that's over here. So this is the area that we parked in. As you can see, that's my car over there. So yeah, it's very, very massive here. So they've got quite a few buildings that are open. So let's go and tour one of those buildings really fast. Like I said, we have to be mindful of the contractors that are out here doing work, because they're putting in a lot of work here. So I just want to be sure that there's nobody in here. Yeah, so we just finished buying doors for our house. And this place already has all the doors and sliding doors. And I'm gonna tell you, it is not cheap, about $300–400 a door. And you're talking about doors, new doors for every single apartment that they're fixing. So let's go upstairs here. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially millions. So this is not a bad unit at all. This is very beautiful. Is this window open here? It should be. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Obviously it needs some remodeling. Hey, there we are, guys. Look at that. That's sweet. Then, yeah, let's go take a little bit of a further look here. Since we're safe and out of the wind. Let's go ahead and bring it down just a tad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see, but they've already pulled up all the carpet. Looks like the furnace has been, at least they're checking it to see what it looks like. Or it could be just stripped out from years of just, neglect. But we're gonna go ahead and take ourselves out. And that was one unit. That's actually not really bad. So a lot of this is set up like a townhome style. So let's see if we can catch some guys at work here. And I don't mean like fly over them or anything, but just catch them in the act of working. I have to be extremely mindful of my signal because it's a large complex. I'm flying the Neo 2 pretty far out. can mean some bad things. But, oh, we're catching some more supply. So they got a supply drop coming in. Look at that. So it looks like some more concrete board or drywall. Like I said, guys, whoever is paying the money for this project, they are literally, they are shelling out potentially millions of dollars for this. This is a huge resto project. Not only that, they have to tear out. It's like a tear down resto project. So that, as you can see, like they had to tear up these buildings and essentially down to the studs just to get this far. And I'm going to take you to the front of the building just to show you what it looks like from the street. But man, and we're sitting at 53% on the Neo 2 battery, by the way. I had it sitting out for a little bit, but this is what it looks like from the street. And hopefully I don't hit any wires or anything like that. I shouldn't. I'm going to be very careful though. But yeah, from the street, you see all of this from the street. I mean, just crazy looking from the street. So you think it's abandoned, but really they're doing a lot of work here. We've seen drywall guys. Mainly demolition is going to be the easiest part, especially for a renovation. It's going to be the easiest part. So they have some other units that they haven't necessarily touched just yet. And it looks like oh wow, it even spans even further over here. So they have some units here that they really haven't touched that much. So I imagine that they're going to be working these ones a little later, but I'm telling you, this is a huge undertaking. This is a really, really big undertaking. So let's fly through here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, man. They have went around to every building and tore off every single window, besides a few buildings like shown earlier. But they have done quite a bit of work here. I mean, this is amazing. We're gonna see if this guy will see us. And we don't want him to get too scared. And besides, we don't want to fly over people, so we want to make sure that we're playing it safe. But yeah, this is a huge, huge complex. Let's take it through one of these other buildings. It looks like they haven't necessarily gotten, well, no, they've gotten to these ones too. Yeah, so whoever this contractor is that's supplying all these folks to come here and demo a lot of this and start on a lot of this work, they move quickly. A lot of these buildings are already stripped down. And, you know, we're sitting at 38% right now, so the RTH process will probably start sometime soon. So we need to make sure that we're close by where we're at, just in case it starts the RTH procedure. I know I can cancel it at pretty much any point in time, but let's take a look here. Yeah, so, wow, amazing. Yeah, so right now it's saying, yeah, I had to make sure I stopped that RTH procedure. So it's out there crying right now. So we've been recording for about 8 minutes, but I've been prepping for roughly about, whoa. Ooh, good Lord. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Lots of mold. I believe that's black mold right there. Yeah, so we don't want no parts of that, guys. It's a good thing I'm flying this drone, you know, and not walking and doing like urban exploring like normally what you would see on YouTube. I'm not big on that, but a lot of this stuff here is already stripped down. But this building, it looks like they're waiting to do this last, and it might be because this one has some mold in it, like what we've seen. So they're waiting on maybe some other contractors to come through and, prep this building before they can get people in there to demo it properly. But yeah, we're sitting at 28% right now. We've been in the air for 9 minutes. And like I said, I've been prepping for a little bit. So the drone was sitting turned on for, I want to say maybe about 5 or 6 solid minutes. And I just wanted to explore a little bit more here since we're sitting at about 25%. I wanted to just do a tad bit more exploring and showing you just how large this place is. This almost reminds me of 3520 Boxdale Street. I think I saw a guy that was over here. Yeah, there was a contractor that was over here working. And I mean, that guy, he was, we're not going to fly over him. So we're just going to, usually the contractors are pretty cool about drones and stuff because they know and they understand, that people really want to see the progress of their project. But yeah, let me bring it back now. We're sitting at 21%. We could have flew it for a little bit longer. We could have probably hit about 11 or 12 minutes. We're sitting at 10 minutes right now as far as videos being recorded. And yeah, and so there I go. And you can see my SpongeBob socks from right here. All right. I'm gonna land my drone close to my feet now. All right, so there you have it. We spent about 10 minutes flying the Neo 2 on the extended battery. It still had about 25% left when we made it back, and great flight. As you can see, there are people here that are purchasing these buildings, these abandoned buildings here in Memphis, just for the sake of renovation and profit, of course. But a lot of people do come here and they do purchase these abandoned buildings, and they do turn these things around. Blight on the city is not good at all. So if you like this video, please thumbs up. And if you liked it even more than thumbsing it up, please feel free to subscribe as well. And stay tuned for some more stuff. I'll see you next time.